So, how does melee attack and melee defense actually really work? First, I want to clear out, melee attack is a chance of hitting an enemy unit. Melee defense is a chance of blocking an incoming attack. Alright, but how does it work when these stats go up against each other? Well, there's a simple formula behind this for every Total War game. Every unit in any Total War has a 30 to 40% base chance to hit an enemy unit. And let's say your unit got a 36 melee attack. That 36% will go on top of the 40 base chance to hit an enemy unit. So there will be 76% chance to hit an enemy unit. Now, let's say if you're fighting a unit with 47 melee defense, your unit will now have 76% minus 47% is a 29% chance to hit an enemy unit. So the formula is base chance plus melee attack minus melee defense. That's the chance of your unit hitting an enemy target. So you better pay attention to your math classes with all these formulas. There is a maximum and minimum chance to hit an enemy unit, because otherwise there would be a scenario where a unit can't do damage against the other unit because their melee defense is too high. This would be really broken. So the minimum percent to hit an enemy unit is 8% and the max is 90. So how can you use this knowledge to your advantage? Well, you can apply this knowledge when you're upgrading units with your leftover funds. Knowing which units are worth to upgrade is very important. So shock cav and shock infantry is never really worth to upgrade, because these units tend to have a high charge and a low melee defense, so they're really good at cycle charging. Giving them extra melee attack and melee defense by upgrading them won't help them a lot, because their melee attack is already near that 100% chance due to the extra charge bonus, and upgrading a melee defense which is already very low is not really worth it. The best units to upgrade would be units with high health, high armor, high melee defense and high weapon damage, because these have long survivability with the most chance of hitting an enemy unit with high damage. Now, if you would ask me what stat is more important, melee attack or melee defense, I would have to say melee attack. But I truly think a good balance is very important, with being it actually 60-40, with 60 melee defense and 40 melee attack. This also shows why Royal Fork Swordsmen feel stronger and tankier than Royal Peltas, even though in the one-on-one they will lose against the Royal Pelta. The reason why Royal Fork Swordsmen have more potential, at least in my opinion they feel like that, is because they have a higher melee defense and actually 5 extra health. This makes them able to survive much longer and makes them much better in killing mid tiers and low tiers compared to the Royal Peltas, because the Royal Peltas would lose way more men because their melee defense is so low. This makes Royal Peltas excellent at killing high tiers, and this makes Royal 4x Swordsmen excellent at killing low to mid tier units, and that's why I also prefer Royal 4x Swordsmen. So again, make sure to use the high charge, high melee attack and maybe low melee defense units against stronger units like elites. Make sure to use the high melee defense units and health units, etc. against low to mid tier units, and that's where they will excel at.